Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm going to use the Vailima Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. All right. Relationship first, single second. Already shuffled. Let's see what we got. All right. 1, 2, 3. There's a card over here. I was hoping that we were going to get one, but it didn't. So we'll see what's going on here. All right. So this feels like it's starting off. Well, no, it starts here, right here. Okay. The Two of Cups on your partner's side. This is a lot of love. Your partner's all excited, got a lot of feelings of love coming from them towards you. There's something they want you to do. And I feel like it's something they want you to do with them. So I don't know if it's a trip or just something they want you to do with them. It's good. It feels good. But what I'm getting, your response is the Seven of Wands. It's almost like you feel like either you don't have enough time or you're just not sure you want to do it. The thing is, this is love coming from your partner towards you. They want to spend time with you. It may be something either you're not used to doing or it's just you feel like you don't have the time to do it. Now, this seems to be starting off this situation because your partner really wants to spend time with you. Now, if I'm going to go into this too deep, before I go into this too deeply, I should say, your partner has the Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles. Spiritually, I feel like you guys are locked in. There's a very strong relationship here. It feels very strong, and I feel like that's what these two cards together are actually saying. I don't feel anything beyond, like, it's just saying how strong this is. The two of your energy and their energy seems to match very strongly. It's very tight between the two of you is what I get. It feels very tight to me. But I'm getting when they come forward to you and they want to spend time, I feel like you're blocking against it. Like either you don't want to do it or you don't feel like you have enough time. Your challenge card is the Knight of Cups, which is saying you need to hopefully recognize this for the offer of love that it is. You may be distracted for one reason or another. Either you're very busy, maybe you're tired, whatever's going on. This is the challenge card. To realize how much of this is an offer of love. To see this as an offer of love. Your partner wants to be with you. Your partner wants to spend time with you. Your partner needs that intimate time with you. Whatever that means to you guys. Your partner's just saying they want to spend time with you. The trick is, I feel like you might be a little distracted and not see it for what it is. It's like not seeing the forest for the trees. Like your partner wants to do something with you and I feel like you're just reacting to You're just reacting to the situation, not realizing your partner just wants to spend time with you. You might easily you might be able to negotiate what's actually going to happen. So if you're not into what they're proposing, you probably could counter offer something else and they'd go along with it. The big thing with them, with the two of Cups, is they want to be with you. If you want to do something else, they'll probably be open to that. General read, just to be fair. But this is your challenge card. Recognize it for the offer of love that it is. Now, that's your challenge card. That's your challenge card. And I'm getting for that challenge card to actually come into to focus, the Five of Cups comes into focus first. Because that's what helps. The Five of Cups is what helps. Because I'm feeling like it's an offer of love comes your way. And it's either one of two ways. Either it's something you don't want to do, and you're just kind of like, I don't really want to. No, I don't feel like that's right. No. Go by it by itself. Let's do it by itself. Because it feels like what's first going to happen is you're going to kind of say no, just knee-jerk reaction, say no. And you're going to think, it's going to be like an afterthought. Like you're going to realize, wait a minute. Like, I passed up on time with my partner, and I actually would like to spend time with them. Because I feel like this is like an afterthought. I really do. Your partner comes towards you. This offer, it feels like the Two of Cups is saying they want to do something with you, but it may not be flat out apparent that it's an offer of love type thing. You deflect it. I'm getting with the Seven of Wands. You stand your ground. You're like, I don't have time for that. I don't want to do that. One of the two. And the afterthought is kind of like, oh, I'm realizing what that was about now. And I'm realizing you may be hopefully seeing that there's wiggle room. If you really don't want to do it or the timing isn't working for you, you can still negotiate through that one way or another is what I'm getting. Because that's when I feel like the whole trick is just realizing that it was an offer of love and that you need to actually move on it. Go back towards it. Because what I'm seeing, hopefully, the Four of Wands comes in, you change. It feels like you change it. Whatever your partner wants to do, you're changing it and you're saying, you know what, this isn't working for me this way, but here's what I can do. How about that? How about doing that? They're all about it. I'm getting the Eight of Wands on their side is like they're agreeing quickly. Just yes, I will. Yes, I can make that. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I feel like they want to spend time with you. They're feeling that they just need to be close to you. You give an alteration to the situation. You're like, I can do this. Four of Wands, you're honoring the situation. It's the contract. It's the binding thing. It's showing how much you really do want to be with them. You're into reinforcing the structure. It's all good. They're like, yeah, okay. Very quickly, like, really, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. They also got wisdom here. They understand you. They're not offended by you saying no right off the bat. They're very happy, though, that you came back, like the afterthought happened and you had a counter offer. Very happy with that, I'm getting. It's quite okay. Because what I'm getting here is just the challenge for them until you come back towards them is to feel that love. Is to feel like they're happy with the relationship, but the challenge is for them when you say no and there's that little period of like limbo, to realize that this is a good relationship, that nothing's really that bad, that maybe the information didn't come across correctly. Their challenge card is the Knight of Pentacles, to realize this is a really good relationship. This is a really good relationship is what I'm getting. But I'm feeling when you just say no and kind of they walk away, I do feel like they're a little upset, just kind of sad, and they might be kind of wondering, why did you say no? They just don't like the way you came off, like just kind of like you just kind of brushed it off is kind of how it feels. Like they're a little sad, not depressed or distraught, but just kind of a little sad. And the challenge card for them is to realize this is a really good relationship. Maybe the information didn't come through clearly enough, or maybe they caught you at an inopportune time where you just really have a moment to think about what they were saying. Now, I feel this is coming forward, and I feel like you're making a counteroffer. I do. And they're jumping on it. They're like, yes, I'll do that, yes. Now, this makes you feel a lot better, because justice works out. You're feeling like the relationship is very happy and safe. It was anyway, but you're feeling that this is reinforcing the situation, safe home protection. The justice, like, this is working out. Like, you're feeling like, you know what? All right, I reacted too quickly, but, all's well that ends well. My partner is very, very happy. The thing you need to realize after this is gone, because I feel like there's more, and I feel like this is talking more about their challenge card, to like, they need to realize, hopefully, something about how they presented the idea to you. Either you were distracted or just a bad timing or something. I feel like they're learning about how to handle this. They did something and it just didn't land right is what I'm getting. And they're coming back to this and they're like, they want to do more. They want to be with you more. The challenge card is just to not have this one moment, to have more moments. I feel like that's what these 9 Pentacles are about. It's like enjoying all this relationship, putting more into this relationship, having more time with you. And I'm getting where they're standing because you came back towards them and it worked out, is the Star card is very hopeful. They want more. They want to spend more time with you. They want this to happen not just now, but they want to continually have more time with you. But I'm noticing this psychic protection here, because I feel like when you initially shut them down, you didn't mean it to be, you weren't trying to snap at them. I don't feel like anything like that was supposed to happen anyway. But I feel like they were kind of like it kind of bruised their ego a little bit. It kind of upset them a little bit. They weren't distraught. Again, I don't feel that. But they were just kind of like, their confidence level took a little bit of a ding, if that makes sense. And what I'm getting here is like they're hopeful to bring more stuff forward, but they're a little bit shy about the situation now because the way it kind of played out, they kind of felt like, they were bothering you a little bit. Not that that's the case, but I'm getting the way this kind of worked out. The way they initially came at you, they kind of had this weird feeling like they bothered you a little bit. Confidence took a little bit of a ding. The challenge for them, and I feel like if you see this, you can promote this to make the situation better, is to actually talk out what they're considering. Like when the two of you, either if you're enjoying a meal together or you're just getting ready for bed, or maybe it's just in the morning and you're getting ready for the day, for them to find ways to just kind of bring up conversations, just small, light conversations about things they'd enjoy doing sometime, and just to plant the seeds of thought about things they'd like to do, just to see what you're open to slowly get into things and just give you a heads up about what they're thinking, so that way when they come forward with a thought, you already have some background to it and you already know where you stand with it. It's because I feel like this is kind of what would make this better. I mean, they're starting to think about things, or they're getting ideas like they'd like to do that with you, or they'd like to do this with you. If they just kind of throw out some little food for thought, like, I was wondering if that would work, or what do you think about this type of situation? What do you think about that type of situation? Just to put a bug in your ear so you have something to think about, something to talk about with them, so that you have some time to mull it over yourself to see what you really think. And if you can just kind of impress upon them, if they don't realize it already, if they give you some food for thought and give you time to mull things over, you might warm up to an idea and things might go better in the future. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because I feel like if you could just kind of help them, just kind of just when you're having a dinner together, or maybe you're doing something together, getting ready for bed, whatever it is you're doing and you're seeing each other, if they could just casually just throw out an idea about something they're thinking about, and they can bounce it back and forth with you just a little bit, just like a food for thought type thing. And maybe you could come up with ideas of things that you want to do too. You can be a part of this process a lot better. Because more can happen here, and they want to do more with you. That's a big thing of this thing. They want to be with you more. They want to be around you more. They want to see you more. They want to do things with you more. So if I feel like if you can tell them this, if they just kind of throw out ideas, you can bounce it around. Even if it's say next fall, going on a cruise or something like that, if they bounce off, would you be open to the idea? What do you think about that maybe this fall or even next spring? What would you think? Blah, blah, blah. And you could be like, well, I don't know. I got to think about it. There's some things I would like, some things I wouldn't like. And then if you have some time to think about it, they can be like, if maybe you're open to the idea, maybe it's a possibility. And then they can go to the next phase. Well, where would you want to go? Do you want to do an Alaskan cruise, a Bermuda cruise, somewhere around the islands? What do you think? A Pacific cruise, an Atlantic cruise, blah, 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 blah. I feel like these can be fun conversations, and they can actually produce a good time. This can actually get your partner what they want and help you be ready for it. Because you're not against it. It's just, there's a lot going on is what I'm getting. And just to fold it in, that's this talking would fold that in a lot easier, and it would make this much more pliable to the situation. Are we good? Good. All right, let's do Capricorn singles. What information do we have for Capricorn singles? Single Capricorns. What do we have for single Capricorns? All right, messages for single Capricorns. Messages for single Capricorns. What do we have for single Capricorns? Empowering information to help them see the truth of what they're dealing with, to help them go in a direction that they want to go by seeing what's actually happening and what they are working with. Okay. All right. This is going to be... There's a lot of good here, but there's some questionable cards where I'm not sure right off the bat where this is going. We'll find out. Some really good cards here, though. Still not sure. We'll find out. We got to do, as we go through the cards, we'll find out. All right. You got the Ace of Swords here where you're standing. You're very much communicating where you stand. That's this person, you're letting them know exactly where you stand and how you feel. Now, I'm seeing this person like this. I feel like this is getting ahead of the situation, but you got the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. The Lovers is in the environment. The Queen of Wands, is this for you? Yeah. This person is like they're ready to just like lock this in. They are ready to lock this in. They like you. They know where they are. They know what they feel. Let's just do it. Like this is kind of like let's go to Vegas and get married type feel to me. Like the Lovers with the Queen of Wands are like, you're the one for me. I want you for the rest of my life. Like it's it's intense. It's intense. I feel like it's intense. It's not bad, but you might be like when I'm getting this kind of wincing feel. This is definitely a Capricorn feel. Just kind of like, whoa, like, yeah, I like you too, but you need to calm down. Like, ooh, like too much. Which is funny because as a Pisces, I'd be all googly. I'd be a puddle of mud. I'd be like, oh, really? But I'm getting the Capricorn here. The Capricorn energy is just kind of like, hey, let's get our wits about us here. Let's calm down. Because it's kind of like it's not like you're against it, but you're like, "Ooh, this is way too intense. Way too intense." I'm not the type of car that goes from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Nope, that's not me. You got the wrong person. No, too fast. And I'm feeling like you're pushing back with this Ten of Pentacles, kind of like that's irrational. Like I feel like you're pushing back, like that's irrational. That's too much, too fast. I don't make movements like that. And I feel like you're pushing back with this Ten of Pentacles, like you know what? I like you. I like you a lot. And I'm into getting to know you and I'm into seeing where this goes. I'm very long-term oriented. I'm feeling this reading's for you, that kind of hits. But I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to jump that fast. Like we're going to have to take this slower at a slower, rational pace. I'm into trying it out, but I'm just telling you right now, I don't make leaps and bounds like that. I don't do that. So if you're willing to like stick it out with me and see how things are going and just go slowly forward, this may work out the way you want it to, but it's not going to happen in 3.5 seconds. It's going to take me a long time to get there, but I definitely want that, but it's not going to happen really quick. I'm just telling you right off the bat. Now, like you're solid with that. You're solid with that thought. Four of Pentacles, and I feel like you're a little put off by it. I got to be honest. This person is pushing forward with such force, I don't feel like you're comfortable with that. But you have no problem communicating how you feel and where you stand. You're just really kind of like, I don't know about this. This person is too intense. Too intense. And I'm getting here, there's something about, is it this person? It's not this person, but you seem to be looking back at something else. Your thoughts are about the past, other situations you've gone through that have gone, and it looked like they were going to, like the Nine of Wands makes me feel like you thought that first phase was going to yield a lot more. Here, that's the Six of Cups. This is the one. You thought that first phase where it started off with a bang was going to just build from there, but then it fell flat. I feel like you've had times in the past where you thought something was a really good start and it just was a bad idea. It might have been the start of something, but it turned into a train wreck pretty quickly. The Nine of Wands is telling me something else started way too fast. And it's just like you got through that initial phase of like the honeymoon phase, if you will. And then everything that came after that was just not good. And it went on for a long while is what I'm getting. I'm just going to go with it. That's what's coming off of it. I'm going to go with it. Those are that. Okay. Let that be. Because I'm looking at this one card and I'm like, is that really what that card says? It doesn't matter. It's just that's how the energy's coming through. I'm an intuitive reader. I got to remember that. Okay. Now, this person, it bothers you. Like, if they're coming forward so strongly, that history, it's not this person, it's someone else, but I feel like you're like, oh, I've gotten burned before with this type of energy. The top card is the Six of Swords. You're considering just kind of like, maybe I should just, maybe this is just not for me. Maybe it's not. I feel like you're kind of backing off a little bit. Now, I feel like you're backing off a bit, but is that... I'm not... Well, it's weird, because I feel like it's getting a little shaky at this point. Because I feel like you're not comfortable with that energy, and you're just kind of like... You're falling back, you're kind of just like distancing yourself from the situation. This is interesting. This actually... I don't feel like this is bad. You seem to be not really all that comfortable with the situation. And the let go is kind of like, this person, I feel like they win you over. And you let go of your inhibitions. Not completely. You're not getting... Now, I'm saying this in the sense of like you're giving this person a shot, you're investing and you're trying this out with this person. You're not letting go of your inhibitions where you're going to jump forward and do leaps and bounds. Because you said you weren't, and I believe that, and I don't see you doing that. But it's like you're not really sure you want to do this. You're nervous about this energy. You're just kind of like, this is going to go bad. You're remembering things from the past. It's a different person you're remembering, but you're just kind of like, last time I come up against this type of energy, it was very good to start. But when it went downhill, it plummeted, and it was there for a while, and it was hard. It was difficult, is what I'm getting. And what I'm getting here with this is kind of like, you're still not comfortable with it. There's some of this is good, but that one cup is bothering you. That fourth cup up in the air, you're just kind of like, I don't know. This person is winning you over. They've got the good cheer here next to the lovers. They are schmoozing you good. Schmoozing? Schmoozing. They're smoozing you good. Schmoozing you good. They're winning you over. Despite the history of what you feel, they're winning you over is what I'm getting. They are winning you over. And the let go is kind of like you're giving this a shot. You're giving this a shot. I really feel like this is a good person. This person matches you a lot better than that other history. Whatever the history is there, that's a different situation. There's some similarities, granted, but this is definitely a different person. I feel like as you get closer with this person, you get the Nine of Cups with the Harvest. This works better. The key to this, the difference between this time and the last time, this person understands what you're saying. They understand that you need to go slower, and they're respecting that. They were very honest about how they felt. They were very magnetic towards you. It was honest. But they respect that you need to go a lot slower, and they're going slower. They're fine with it. This Nine of Cups with the Harvest is like you are liking how this person is honoring how you feel. They're not trying to push you forward. They're going at your pace. As time goes on, you feel better and better with this person. Yeah, they're very intense and they want to go forward quickly, but you say you have to go slower and you're demanding that. That's what you're comfortable with. They're okay with it. As long as we're going forward, slow works for me. I understand that sometimes slow and steady wins the race. We can do that. I'm getting over time, you're feeling a lot better because you're seeing how that other thing in the past, the other situation, different person. There was some similarities, but different person. This person works with you, works with your energy. They're very honest about what they want, how they would like it to go, but you're saying it has to go a different way, they can work with that. And that's what makes the difference here. Are we there? All right, I think we got it. I'm going to wrap that up here. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.